Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the best props and bets, money lines, underdogs, anything betting related for UFC 326, Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira. If you want the full fight breakdowns for every single fight, go watch our previous video. This is strictly talking tempted to bet, tempted to make money, willing to put money on the line. That's all we're talking about here. Let's get right into it. Let's start off with I guess money lines. Let's get right into money lines. What's talking to you, buddy?
I like Max at minus 200. Uh, I like Kyle at minus 260. And honestly, like the only other money line that's tempting me is RoboCop at minus 180. Being under minus 200 is I know he lost this guy last time, but I think it'll get right spot for him. Other than that, everything else like all those fights are just up in the air, right? So I think those are my three that I really look at. Two of them I'm betting for sure. The third one, I'm not 100%, but yeah.
So I said it, I think for the last 2 weeks, I dropped hints even in the other videos. I was going to max bet Max Holloway. I'm all in on Max. He's my bet for the night. He's going to make or break the night. In my opinion, he's going to make it. But other than that, like money line wise, I don't really like anybody other than underdogs. To me, it's like a dog or pass kind of money line card. I mean, honestly, like every single one of these underdogs is talking to me, or their dog or pass at least. Like Dober plus 100. Okay, Michael Johnson, he can get KO'd. Rob Font plus 200. I understand that he can get grapple fucked. Garbrandt plus 130. I'm sorry, but Long Chow is not that great. Durden plus 140. Aguilar plus 200. RDR plus 210. When this fight was announced, I was all over Kyle Barala, but I'm like minus 250 or whatever, or plus 210 coming back on RDR. And RDR looks leaner than ever. If you've seen him on the scales, if you've seen like he looks in way better shape than ever. I'm not saying that's going to fix his gassing problem, but he's visually in way better shape than normal. So maybe I'm getting a little bit of cold feet there. I just think there's value on those underdogs. Am I betting them all? No, but every single one of those fights, I'm starting to feel like it's dog or pass. Or Aguilar, I think is good value. Period at the plus 200. Let's get away from that. Okay, let's talk. I guess I just covered underdogs actually. Do you have any underdog that you really like?
Aguilar, I like a lot, and Dober, I still like. But I wouldn't bet him at plus 100. I'd get right into the next section and probably bet him on a prop instead.
All right, then let's talk props. Want to go one for one here?
Sure.
All right, so my main prop of the night, and I've made no secret about it, it's Max Holloway. And I'm actually taking the KO submission double method because I know everyone's going to say there's no way he submits Charles Oliveira. I think Charles Oliveira is submittable. I think he's a fantastic offensive grappler. Like he can submit anybody, but he's not impossible to submit. Like it wouldn't shock me if he got hit and Durst choked and Max Holloway said, "Hey, that's the BMF thing to do." I've already said this once before, but basically, I don't think the value isn't that much more for the KO over the double method. So I'm going to cover my ass and have both methods. So the KO submission, and I'm taking under 3.5, and I'm getting plus 187. I'm happy with that. Charles Oliveira almost never goes 3 rounds. Almost never. The only time he did really was fucking Beneil Dariush or Tony Ferguson, where he just kind of like laid in their guard kind of thing. Or no, it wasn't Dariush. It was Tony Ferguson or
It's
some shit, I
Ferguson
think.
and Sarukian, right?
Yeah, whatever. Well, he ain't gonna. This ain't gonna be like that. This fight is not gonna be a lay in your guard fucking kind of fight. So he never goes 3 rounds. He's definitely not going five. I'm taking the under 3.5 KO submission plus 187. That's gonna be on all of my tickets. That's gonna make or break my night. That's my main prop. What do you got?
I got some long shotters that I kind of like the Durden decision is plus 425. The Garbrandt decision is plus 300. Um, the Raul Rosas sub is plus 375. I like that. I know that font's pretty durable, but Rosas, what's his win condition? Really, is to grapple fuck him or submit him, right? So,
Font's never been submitted. I don't think.
yeah, but Max never got knocked out either. So,
Ah, Taporia is different guy.
yeah. Well, Rosas is pretty good on the ground. I mean, if he's gonna, this is a lot of ground game that's going to be spent on the ground. So, that's all I'm saying. And Aguilar subs plus 425 as well. So depends on if you want to go for that. The
Yeah.
Dobrin Max KOs, but I like what you said about Max. So I'll probably go. and follow you on that one. But the under 3.5 I have there too. And Max KON under 3.5 is two props I really like. The under 3.5 by itself is minus 130, which is value in itself. How does this go 3 rounds when Max puts a pace on him? It's a pace that's going to really break Charles, I think, in my opinion, as well as yours. So the pace that he's going to get put on him, and I don't know. Everyone thinks he's going to take down Max and sub him out. Line's coming hard back on Charles for some, obviously. People see money going in on Charles, so I can see that he's a good fighter, and but it just Max is too tough here, too good takedown defense, and I think the pressure is just too much.
And Charles, I mean, he's not going to back away from that pressure. He's going to walk. He's going to walk it straight head on. He's going to walk face first into a punch. Is what like that's why you love Charles Oliveira. He's not going to stay back and try to fucking point fight. He's going to come right at, and unfortunately, he's going to walk face first into a punch. Again, but that's
Yeah.
how I see it at least. Two other props to note is the Luke Fernandez submission at plus 1600. Luke Fernandez is a very good grappler. He's a very good wrestler. So yes, he's winning more by knockout than submissions, but the guy's a hell of a wrestler. So there's no world where he couldn't hurt Rodolfo Bellato and slap on a choke or something like that. At plus 1600, fuck, $5 is paying you like $90 or whatever. Like $10
Well,
is throwing.
Bellato's tough too, right? Remember, he took all those punches, so maybe this is the way you have to beat him is to submit him, right?
That's
So
the thing.
that
Ten
can,
bucks is giving you almost 200, man. So
oh,
it's paying
that.
you. So yeah, so I'm gonna like stupid sprinkle that. That's it's not like a parlay piece. It's not a bet big. It's $10 for 200 to start the night. First fight of the night. Why not take a stab at it? And the RoboCop Ferreira fight, the over under is set at 1.5 rounds, and that's giving you minus 110 or minus 115, and you could take the over or the under depending on how you see that fight. Obviously, the first fight was very quick. Um, I mean, is Ferreira going to knock him out again quick? Probably not. Ferreira hasn't really knocked anybody out in a long time, and Robo's more of a break you down, use some grappling. He's probably going to be cautious because he was knocked out. Like I would lean more the over, but even if you like the under, that's fine. Over under at 1.5 rounds, 50-50 odds, 50-50 return. I mean, I don't mind that value whatsoever. It's really all I got for props.
Me too.
Um, and then if you had to pick like a 3 or 4 leg parlay, what are you parlaying here?
It would be probably RoboCop Max and Kyle. Um, that comes out to what's it called here? Doing it up now. Plus 223. You could probably add something else if you really, really want to, but I like those three money lines, $50 pays you about 150, $200. That's not bad. Um, other than that, I have an underdog DGen parlay with Aguilar and Drew Dober. I see a lot of underdogs winning, but those are the two I think have the best chance of winning as per se. Everyone else has a chance, but I think Aguilar actually has a chance. And I think Dober actually has a chance. The other ones were just like mismatches, to be honest, right? So other than that, because yeah, I mean, I like I said to you, and the main card is where I'm gonna put most of my money on this. The Max fight, the Kyle fight. I like Rosas. I know people are saying, "Oh, Fonts,"
I don't
but
like him.
like I can't see him not on the ground and like repeatedly. I can't see him not on the ground repeatedly. I just can't. It's just in my head that he's and Rosas has got better control than Matsumoto, in my opinion. And
Damn, I hate roses. I'm just a hater or whatever.
I hate him. I don't like his style either. But like, if Font had a speck of like, I know he can get up, but he's gonna have to tire him out and pepper him. I just, even when I think he can pepper him, but then Rosas grabs a hold of him, and then what happens? He'll grapple fuck him even if he's tired, right? So because this guy is he can't stop anything, in my opinion, but whatever. And yeah, I think Rodriguez wins this fight because I think he's a little bit more cautious. And the Dober one we're split on, but hey, that one's going to be maybe finishing KO. So
All right. If I was doing a parlay, I mean, like I said, most of my money's gonna be on Max, but I like the Max under 3.5. You add Tobias and the RoboCop Ferreira over 1.5, and you're getting plus 800. So I like those three together. You add Fernandez, you're getting plus 1100. I mean, I feel like Tobias is pretty safe. He should win, and I feel like Fernandez is the more like I wasn't big on Fernandez at first. I was actually not on him at all, but the more I've been researching on him, he looks like he really should have this fight. So I do like Tobias and Fernandez. Add them with Max, and you choose your Robo Ferreira over under. I got the over, but yeah, you're in some pretty good money territory there. Um, Anything else you like, buddy?
No, I didn't know that was like that. That's not bad actually. We'll see. We'll talk. But yeah, man, I think it's the last two fights for me on this that I really like. I think Kyle still. I think Kyle wins, and I know you said that thing looks
No,
good.
buddy, I was huge on Kaio too. I just the odds seem a little wide, but maybe it's I'm just getting cold feet seeing RDR's physique because he's just so much visually leaner than before. But I mean, it really shouldn't change anything other than his gas tank. But
Mhm.
I never bet Kaio based on the gas tank anyways. So
Yeah, that's about it. I like the main card. The undercard's a little bit shaky, but yeah,
yep. The only other last thing I got noted here is Dante Johnson minus 800 favorite. The KO's coming back at minus 170. It's not so bad. Brundage always gets finished when he loses. Might not be a terrible piece to put on a smaller parlay. Like don't make that your main piece, but I don't think that's bad value to be honest.
no,
All right, guys, there you have it. That was quick, short, to the point. Those are the bets. Those are what we're looking at. Again, if you want the breakdowns, go watch the last video. Good luck Saturday night. Let's all beat the books, and we'll see you for the next one.